This is your Fox 10 News Now update.
Hello everyone, I'm Joe Emer with your Fox 10 News Now update. Mobile police say a menacing message and photo posted on social media has a teenager in hot water. Investigators say in the photo the teen was holding a gun outside of a local school. Mobile Police Chief Lawrence Batiste is frustrated. He's blaming the teen's mom for all of this. She told authorities she took the picture, something Chief Batiste says she shouldn't have done. Chief Batiste says while the gun looks like an assault rifle, investigators determined it was a BB gun. Chief Batiste says the mom's excuse was she didn't know the picture would end up on social media. Mobile County Public Schools wouldn't confirm whether the teen was a student at the Continuous Learning Center, but they say they are investigating. Alabama head football coach Nick Saban has contracted the coronavirus. Coach Saban says he doesn't have any symptoms and will be coaching his team remotely. His announcement sending shockwaves throughout the SEC and the college football world, which has already had to move games around this week. As it stands, the second-ranked Crimson Tide will play number 3 ranked Georgia Saturday night. Saban says the positive test was a surprise since he does everything he can to protect himself, including wearing a mask and social distancing when possible. Offensive coordinator Steve Sarkisian will take over preparation duties this week as Alabama is unsure of what role Coach Saban will be able to have Saturday night against Georgia. CDC guidelines say those with positive tests must isolate for 10 days. COVID-19 is also postponing a college football game this weekend. LSU is supposed to play Florida, but the Gators are fighting an outbreak of coronavirus. Officials say 19 players and staff have tested positive. They say another dozen are in quarantine. The game has been moved to December 12th, which was a bye week for the conference. Areas in Gulf State Park remain closed, including the pier, which Hurricane Sally chewed up last month. $2.4 million worth of renovations were washed away with a portion of the pier just hours before the public would see it for the very first time. The park says it hopes to have the pier reopened by the end of the year. They admit, though, there's still a lot of work to do. So far, crews have been able to collect 200 panels that broke off from the pier, and they're still looking for more. You're asked to report any panels you find to Gulf State Park so they can collect them.
Well, hey there, folks. Meteorologist Matt Barrentine. It's going to be a quiet start here today and feeling pretty good out there. Comfortable conditions. We do have another front on the way. This will get here on our Friday, so not here yet. So today's going to be a pretty quiet day. Not a whole lot going on, but nonetheless, a pretty good day. Here's how it looks for the humidity. We're starting to see some mugginess creep back in. Still got mostly drier air in place, so it's not too bad. I would just be aware that you might feel a little bit of mugginess in the air. Here's what it looks like here through the morning. Temperatures going to warm on up. Temperature should hit 80 degrees by lunchtime, so it's mild in the afternoon to warmish. I mean, it's going to get into the 80s here today, so it's not going to be cool, that's for sure. It'll be warm this afternoon, so in the heat of the day, you can still sweat it out a bit, but nonetheless, once again, humidity not terrible, but there'll be a little bit there. Night planner tonight, sun will set around 6:20 this evening. Temperatures will be dropping off into the 70s after that, so a pleasant evening here for us across the Gulf Coast for our Thursday night. Tropics. Well, things are starting to pick up out in the tropics. We've got multiple areas that we're keeping an eye on. They're all low development risk in the next 5 days at this point. These two are pretty much inconsequential. Not too worried about those. This is the one we'll really watch down here in the southwestern Caribbean. This is really a favored area in this late part of October for development. And we're going to fast forward here on this futurecast. I'm going to keep on going until we get to the next week. So this is next Thursday morning. And you can see this right here, just around Jamaica, big spin. Model's been saying this for days, so this is nothing out of the blue for us. We've been watching this for the last several days. This is something we expect. Exactly how it'll work out, too early to know. I mean, this is, once again, a week out with one model, so you can't, just bank on this exactly, but be aware that we've been watching this with multiple models been saying something is going to develop down there, so definitely going to watch that area. All right, back here, 4-day forecast takes you into the weekend. So another front on Friday. That'll help cool us off as we go into the weekend. So yeah, it gets a little warm, a little humid today, but that gets knocked back by tomorrow. And we have an absolutely spectacular weekend ahead. Both Saturday and Sunday are going to be extremely nice. As we go past the weekend into next week, we'll start bringing a few showers back in the forecast. The rain chances stay pretty low, around 20%.
Stay tuned to Fox 10 News throughout the day for the latest updates. This has been your Fox 10 News Now update.